Cowboy Nation, we're going to talk about this Dak stuff real quick. We're going to talk about Dak a little bit. Look, this is the same exact thing we were talking about at this time last year. Don't y'all remember with the Niners when we did this film? When we was talking about, is it Kellen Moore or is it Dak? We knew it was something of both, but we knew that Kellen Moore had to go. Check this out, Cowboy Nation. Time and time again, Dak makes these horrible throws, which impacts the game early and often. He did this last year to Gallup, throwing to Gallup. He threw another pick six this year, and he threw this pick right here. Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott is not a big-time quarterback. No matter what he does in the season, it'll never, ever be good enough. Because when he gets into pressure situations, he folds. When he gets into pressure situations, he is not comfortable in that pocket, and he becomes what we have labeled him, one-read Dak. He don't know how to scan the field in big-time moments, right? He maybe have more talent than other quarterbacks, but he is not a big-time quarterback. You can look at it. Let's be honest with you. The performance that the defense had, especially in last year's playoff, if Dak Prescott would have been Dak Prescott and at least been halfway decent, you probably be talking about a different story. Look, you could talk about the defense all you want in this game. Let's just be real. If your defense is sorry, your quarterback should know, I need to dominate time of possession. So your whole game plan should be different. Is that partly on the coach? I'll tell you why it's not. Because Dak Prescott is not capable of orchestrating the offense to be able to do that. Tony Romo is, but Dak Prescott is not. Because this man been playing quarterback half his life, and he still is insufficient as a quarterback, especially in big-time games. I want to point something out. Look at there's no reason to panic. He's panicking in the pocket. There was no reason to panic. There was no reason to panic. Your offensive line, even though they suck at run blocking, they have been very good in pass. There was no reason for him to panic in that pocket. No reason. And if you would have been patient, I'll show you. There could have been possibly a nice little opening right here. But he knew. He panicked. Let me try to get open for my quarterback. One read Dak. What was Dak Prescott looking at? It ain't there. Let me panic. Like I said, one read Dak. There was no reason for him to panic. And y'all telling me that y'all want him back? He's just not going to be able to get it done. Jared Goff in him has more playoff wins than Dak Prescott. It don't matter about the talent, especially if you ain't got it up here in your dome piece. It don't matter. He panics in big time moments. Y'all lied to me and said that he has persevered and he's tough mentally. If he was tough mentally, he wouldn't panic in these moments. He'd have been like, man, I'd have been through worse. This ain't nothing but a game. But evidently, the moment be too big for him, and he freezes up in the moment like he has done all of his years here. Let's give you another example on why he's one read Dak. He's going to stare down this wide receiver right here. It didn't make no sense on why you staring down a wide receiver. And it made us pay. He made us pay. Look at it. He's staring him down. And of course, it's easy. He stared him down. And there's moments like this. You can blame the defense all you want to. But there's moments like this, that you want to talk about not being able to come back. If he don't make that play, they probably get some points on the board. They probably get some points on the board. Our kicker has been A1 all year. But no, they go down what? Was it 27-0? You see that swing? Take accountability. Take accountability of them actions. You could talk about the defense all you want to, but there was plays. Look, Dak Prescott was responsible for 14 points. That's right here in the previous, in that pick, which the defense gave up 7. Who knows what could happen? You don't know. You don't know how the game could swing. So to absolve Dak of any responsibility for this game is irresponsible on anybody's behalf. He does this in all pressure moments. He even does it in the season. If a defense is going to come and play ball and play physical and take away first read and make them beat them, just like what the 49ers did. You remember the Denver Bronco game? It all leads to the blowouts. when the pressure is not on and he can go ahead and do him and the sorry and the team is just relax. Okay. He couldn't even, come on. He couldn't even, look, even though he threw the game winner against the Miami Dolphins, he struggled for most of the game against that soft-ass team. Come on. Once again, I'm going to show you the panic again. Look at him panic. Boop. Almost threw a pick. Should have been, he probably should have threw about 4 picks in this game. Now, you tell me, as a quarterback that's supposed to be an all-pro, how is this a good decision? Why you shouldn't eat it, throw it away? Why is this a good decision? Can you tell me that? Can somebody answer that question? How is this a good decision? You can't. Points could have been took off the board on this one too. He had that protection was good enough this whole game. But because he is insufficient as a quarterback when it comes down to the mentality and scanning the defense, we will never win. Teams use that against us. What did the Niners keep saying? We want to make Dak Prescott beat us. We want to take away what they do best and make him beat us. He can't work it down the field because he's insufficient as a quarterback. They tell you this time and time and time and time after again. And you think that y'all want to give him an extension? Y'all want to give him an extension? Come on. I'll be honest with you. I was watching Trey Lance film all last night. And I'm going to tell you, don't let that turn with the Niners fool you. I'm going to be real. And as I close, let me be real with y'all. It's obvious that the fit with Trey Lance and the Niners wasn't a good one. And it's obvious, just like the Niners people say, he just wasn't given a fair shake. And I seen him throw that ball. He throw a beautiful ball. And I know Jerry and them is scared that if Trey Lance get an opportunity, they might have to be dealt with having to bench their $50 million quarterback. And I'll leave you with that.